Then they thought, oh, Papa is not treating us well. So they left. But they say, when God called me, like the Bible said in Isaiah 58, I called Abraham, your father, alone, and his wife. He called me alone. Now I was ministering, and I saw this couple. So the Spirit of God set them apart and said, begin to talk to them. When I speak, I notice that when I prophesy, the word hits them and it comes back to me. Then the Spirit of God said, they are fighting their pastor. So I turned and I said, Apostle, forgive them. You'll be shocked. Apostle, I will not forgive them. They should leave the church. I'm telling you. He said it openly. The church is about half of this. And it was full. Apostle, he's a stammerer. I will not forgive them. They should leave the church. So, the young lady had done his face like stone. The man was shaky, small. So the young lady, her face is like stone. So I took the microphone, I got closer and I said, Madam, this battle, you won't win. You better humble yourself. She looked at me and said, thank you. She turned and walked away. So the man knelt down. Then some of the guys in the church who knew the story came. So me too, I knelt down and we crawled to the pastor and we held his leg and we were begging him. In fact, that meeting, when I got to AKOSOMBO, the following day, some pastors in the community called me and said, what kind of idolatry were we practicing? I said, Mother, no one some phone. So we begged. Charlie, we who are beg. I remember I had about 300 CDs on me. I had to put it because what I saw was scary. I couldn't say it. You know, sometimes it's not everything God shows you that he gives you the permission. It was scary. The woman left. So when we closed from the service, I told the man of God, I don't want to hear anything. I am a guest preacher. All too long, I sat in my car. When I'm called, I came to AKOSOMBO. By the time I got to AKOSOMBO, they called me around 9:30. So I think that meeting was in Kede. 9:30, they called me that this woman left the church. On her way to the house at dawn, a motorbike hit her and she died. I don't like sharing the stories because it doesn't look like, I don't want it to look like I'm scaring you. I won't scare you. But I'm telling you, me, I've been here 21 years. This battle, nobody wins it. So later when they told me the story, she was the one who came accusing the pastor to the husband. She is dead. The husband has married another wife. One with Jimmy. Obia for free. Na mena okwama no so gusu wo ho. Ayehwe no. And it's not once. I think the first time I traveled with Mama Margaret to go and preach in a church too, I picked up a couple like that. And I told them, Charlie, that was my own friend's church. Pastor. When I picked the thing, the man picked his Bible and was leaving. I said, Osofu, you can't leave. We must sort out. I said, Osofu, you don't know what these people has done to me. I said, forgive. He even forgave them by cheering them. They had a child whole in heart. This battle, you need, what's the third point? Revelation. 2 Corinthians 5:16. Therefore, from now on, we regard no one according to the flesh. Even though we have known Christ according to the flesh, yet now we know him thus no longer. And this message is not meant to pontificate myself. No, it is what it is. I love Hebrews 5. It says, this honor no man taketh upon himself. You need the revelation to walk with the man of God. I told you, I served an associate pastor, but I caught this mantle. Because I did